Hello students, welcome to your English lesson. This is a lesson for grade 7 and our topic today is interesting places around the world. I'm Alenka Taslak and I will be your teacher today. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to understand a written text about interesting places in the world. By means of guidelines, you will be able to write a short text about an interesting place using the superlative forms of adjectives. For this lesson, you need a pencil and a notebook, a tablet or a laptop or a mobile phone with internet connection and a QR code scanner. Keep in mind that you can pause this video lesson anytime you need in order to do your tasks. Some of the most interesting places around the world can be the cheapest places. When we use the superlative forms of adjectives, we should add the in front of an adjective and the ending est. Some of the places can be the coldest places or the sunniest places. If an adjective ends in y, like sunny, we should change this letter y to the letter I. Some of the most interesting places can be the nicest places. If an adjective ends in e, like nice, there's no need for two letters e. In this case, we only add the letters st. Some of the places can be the hottest places or the wettest places. If an adjective is short and if there is a letter a, e, I, o, u in the middle, we should double the last letter. Like the green letter T in the hottest places and the wettest places. Some places are the most expensive ones. Expensive is a long adjective. Long means that there are two or more syllables. In this case, expensive, there are three syllables in the word expensive. We just add the most in front of this adjective. Some of the places are the best places. The best is irregular adjective. Irregular means that there are no rules. This is an exception to all the rules we have mentioned. It means that you have to learn it by heart. In order to revise the superlative form of adjectives, copy the link bit.ly/superlatives7 and paste it in your web browser or just scan this QR code. The superlative forms of adjectives fly by and you have to click the blue button if it is correct or the red button if it is false. It is always good to be familiar with the different symbols when we speak about different places around the world. Have you seen this one? Do you know what it means? It means degrees Fahrenheit. And this one? It means degrees Celsius. When I was young, we had such thermometers. There were degrees Celsius on the left side and there were degrees Fahrenheit on the right side. 1 degree Fahrenheit equals minus 17.2 degrees Celsius. People in America use Fahrenheit and people in Croatia use Celsius, of course. If you travel to America, if you read American newspapers or listen to their news, you can come across this piece of information, so it's good to know it. What about this one? It means inch. There is the same word for inch and thumb in the Croatian language, palac. 1 inch equals 2.54 centimeters. And this one, 1 ft, it's foot. 1 foot equals 30.48 centimeters. You can also visit this page and use conversion calculator online to convert between commonly used units in the world. When you read about some interesting places around the world, you can read about average annual rainfall. What is an average annual rainfall? It is a typical quantity or amount of rainfall in a certain area. The highest rainfall means that it is not typical, it is more than average, or it is above the average. It can be annually or monthly. Annually means in 1 year and monthly means in a month. Copy the link bit.ly/UNESCO WH list and paste it in your web browser or scan this QR code. It will lead you to UNESCO World Heritage Site. There is a list of many interesting and beautiful places there. There are 8 cultural sites and 2 natural sites in Croatia that are listed on this webpage as well. There is this yellow symbol next to the cultural sites, and there is a green circle like this one next to the natural sites. A site is a place where there is a building, a town, or some other object. Copy the link bit.ly/protected and paste it in your web browser or scan this QR code in order to match the following definitions to the appropriate descriptions. Here are the answers. A state park is an area that a state selects to preserve a certain place because of its natural beauty, historic interest, or recreational potential. A national park is an area that a national government selects to preserve the natural environment. A UNESCO World Heritage Site is an area or a landmark that the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization selects for its cultural, historical, scientific or other importance. When we speak about all the beautiful things in our world, we can mention waterfalls. A waterfall has its top and its base. Its great beauty is really breathtaking. In this photo, you can see a waterfall with a dense jungle all around. Dense means that there are many trees and bushes close to each other. There are many picturesque villages around the world, with friendly residents. Residents are the people who live there. Some of the villages have old city walls with wall ornaments. Ornament is basically just decoration. People say that such villages are the pearls and the jewels of their country. Your task now is to match these words and expressions with their explanations. The sentences are: Number 1. This picturesque village is famous for its breathtaking position. Number 2. It is the jewel of our region. Number 3. Its residents are happy and quiet people. Number 4. Shops sell souvenirs and wall ornaments. The explanations are: A. A precious stone. B. Wall decorations. C. People who live in a certain place. D. A very beautiful village. You can pause the video now, copy the sentences and their explanations in your notebooks and do the task. The key to the task is as follows: 1D, 2A, 3C, and 4B. Well done! Some places are famous for its beautiful coral reefs. Some places are permanently frozen. Permanently means always, not just currently, not just now, but all the time. The ice never melts. We shouldn't forget to mention immense mausoleum of white marble. Mauzolej od bijelog mramora. Immense means very big, huge, giant, vast. It all means the same. Copy the link bit.ly/interestingplaces7 and paste it in your web browser, or just scan this QR code in order to match the pictures to the words you can hear. Now you will read a text about some interesting places around the world. While reading, pay attention to the following. When did the Rainbow Mountains become a UNESCO World Heritage Site? What is Angel Falls? How high and how wide is it? Where is Antelope Canyon? What is the village of Arankel like? What kind of a region is Mauzinram in India? What is the Great Barrier Reef famous for? How many islands are there? Where is the coldest inhabited place on Earth? How low are the temperatures there? What immense mausoleum was the winner of the new 7 Wonders of the World? What is the most recognizable symbol of China? Now copy the link bit.ly/interestingplaces7a and paste it in your web browser, or scan the QR code. It will lead you to a web page where you have to read a text. It is actually a video with subtitles. The video will stop at a place where you have to answer the questions. Write your answers in your notebook. Here are the answers. The Rainbow Mountains became a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2009. Angel Falls is the highest waterfall in the world. It is 3,212 feet high. It is 970 meters. And it is 500 feet wide. It is 152 meters. Antelope Canyon is in northern Arizona, the USA. The village of Arankel is picturesque. Mauzinram in India is one of the world's wettest regions. The Great Barrier Reef is famous for its coral reef. There are over 900 islands there. The coldest inhabited place on Earth is in Russia. It is minus 96 degrees Fahrenheit there, and it is minus 71 degrees Celsius. Taj Mahal was the winner of the new 7 Wonders of the World. The Great Wall of China is the most recognizable symbol of China. It's homework time. You should write some interesting facts about a state park or a national park or a heritage site you have visited or you would like to visit. Write 70 to 80 words. Write the name of the place. Write where it is. Mention a region or a country, or you can mention both. What is the average temperature there? Why is this place so interesting for you? Is it popular with tourists? What can you see there? Don't forget to use the superlative forms of adjectives. It's self-assessment time. How do you feel about the following statements? I can compare the Croatian and the English system of measurement. I can understand a written text about interesting places in the world. I can write a short text about an interesting place I have visited. I can use new words from this lesson. I can use the superlative form of adjectives. So, how do you feel about these statements? I can do this, I am getting there, or I need help. That's all for today. Bye bye.